the position that gets all the headlines in football is quarterback. So what the heck, Brett? Let's do more headlines for the quarterbacks. A lot of great ones graduated this year. So we've got some major programs filling that role. What do you see here in 2022?
Yeah, it's always interesting, right? That's the big question mark going in. You can hear all you want about someone at the freshman level or JV level. When you step into those Friday night lights, Jay, we've seen some amazing stories and some young players do it very well over the years. But I mean, you look at Joey Silveri not going to be there. And really, that's throwing John Passano into that conversation because he had to step in and led the Cougars to a state championship after Joey Silveri got hurt. But there's two with one team. Zach Ahern, you throw into that mix from Rockford. Obviously, the Chandler twins and Cam Chandler for Unity Christian. It's really amazing. But two that are coming back that you have to look at and say, well, okay, and they're both in the OK Red Conference. That makes them kind of clear-cut favorites to be two of the teams to talk about. Trey Carr really impressed me last year as a junior starter for Hudsonville, and he'll lead a pretty good group of offensive weapons around him. And then right there in that same conference, Derek Pennington and what he did with the Caledonia Fighting Scots, they opened things up a little bit, and they were led by an outstanding athletic two-way quarterback in Mason McKenzie, who is back for his senior year.
And we can't go too far talking about guys coming back without talking about West Catholic and running back Timmy Kloska. Huge year last year as a junior. Now he comes back for one final go before he heads off to the Air Force.
Yeah, congratulations to him. Commit to the Air Force Division I. I tell you, Air Force is really coming in and getting some good athletes from the West Michigan area the last few years. But I'm excited to see Tim Kloska. I know he would like to have one guy back, and that's his older brother, Kyle Kloska, who was really an anchor on that offensive line and a stud at defense, too, for the Falcons. But Tim Kloska, you know, when you make that step to your senior year, you just kind of see it, right, Jay? That look in their eyes. One more year with a weight program, which I'm just amazed at these kids and how developed they are. Unity Christian, West Catholic, Rockford. How do you build upon that year that Tim Kloska had? It was just a record-setting year for him. And like I said, they're going to have some more weapons around him. Let's see what West Catholic can do in a very loaded OK Blue.
And, of course, they have a new head coach. Landon Grove is coming in and taking over the Falcons program there. We're going to see them in week 2 of our high school preseason tour. Here's a look at where we'll be this week, including tomorrow at the home of the 3-time defending state champion, Grand Rapids Catholic Central Cougars.